Hey everybody, it's Thursday the 27th of May, and getting ready to head back to the studio for another day with the immediate family. We had a great day. We've had a great week so far. We've got 5 songs really together, and then the second song we were working on yesterday, by the time we really dialed it in, everybody was pretty crisp. So we decided we're just going to come in and start fresh with that one this morning so we can get a good performance on it. But now that we've worked out the arrangement on it, really enjoyed the live stream yesterday. It was fun having the guys all come in and say hi. But I really especially appreciated Nico Bolas coming in and sitting down and talking technically with the people out there who were curious about recording process and microphones and all that. I mean, this site is not really like a musician's site where it's all technical, because I've had people say, yeah, we'd love to come and join you, but we don't play an instrument or anything. And, you know, there's been so many times where the conversations end up being about restaurants and, you know, food and all kinds of things. So it's a general all-purpose place to be, but you know, based on music, but it can be music appreciation too. You don't have to be a player to enjoy it. That's probably Nico calling right now with some more ideas. But Nico, I've worked with Nico for so many years now, and he's an absolute wealth of information, and he learned under the best in this business. Be it Val Garay and certainly Al Schmidt and George Massenburg, all this. I mean, the greatest engineers in the business. So I really loved just kind of sitting there eating my salad while Nico took over for a little while there. And that's really the way I want this whole thing to eventually go, is now that we're able to interact with people, to be able to bring people in, especially when I finally get on the road, and be able to talk to different artists and crew people, everybody, you know, just introduce you to everybody and get questions answered and, you know, and dialogue going. So now the weird thing today was when I did the live stream yesterday, I brought my computer and camera and everything with me to the studio. Got home last night and I go, oh, they're still sitting at the studio. I packed them all up and forgot to bring them home. So I couldn't get any music this morning, because that's how I do it, is off my laptop. And I'm sitting here just talking to my phone right now. So I'll gather up all of my accoutrement when I'm at the studio today and make sure I bring it home so I have it tomorrow. I'm going to have to get to the studio to do all my daily birthday wishes, because I do that on the laptop. So kind of this is a different one for me today, just for the fact that I don't have my tools with me. It's a little crazy, but I'm going to head off. And then the thing that was really fun yesterday, because we're working at Jackson Brown's studio. Jackson has a wonderful studio, and he's incredibly generous with getting us time there. And so he's been hanging out and listening to this stuff, and because we all go back a half a century together, and we've all been so supportive of each other's careers over the years, and you know, certainly we've all been involved in Jackson's career, and so to have him there was great. But when it was over, there's a thing that Jackson asked Russ and I if we had the time, if we could do it. And of course we have the time for him, where it's this global project that's going on. And what they wanted to do was record Jackson singing Dr. My Eyes. And and it was just so great. So we finished up our session, and then we went into another room over there and set up. And Russ had his conga drums with him that he recorded the original Dr. My Eyes with. And I brought my Peace Love bass with me, which is the bass I played on Dr. My Eyes originally. And we all kind of just sat there grinning at each other. I mean, it was amazing. I mean, it was like really stepping into a time machine and going back in time to a moment that we all really valued so much, and it was really a great time in all of our careers at the beginnings of all of this stuff, and everything was so fresh and new, and suddenly felt like we were sitting at Crystal Recorders with David Orshoff behind the console, and it was an amazing moment, and it sounds great. I'm going to be real curious how it all gets used, because this is going to be involving lots and lots of people from all over the world on this, but we were the basis to build this thing from. And Jackson, we were all just kind of looking at each other like kids in a candy store, grinning at each other, just going, wow, this is far out, suddenly doing this song again after all these years with the original gear and everything. So it was really one of those special days between being with Jackson and coming up with the songs we're doing and the live stream and all that. It was amazing. And then I get home and there's a package waiting for me, and Blue, who I did the book with, had left a birthday present for me on my porch, and I come in and I open up this box, and I just I almost cried. It was so wonderful. It's an old vintage pair of giant clown shoes. I just love them. They are just fantastic. Maybe I'll wear them for a photo shoot. Next time we do a video with the immediate family, maybe I'll wear those. But thank you, Blue, man. It's just, it was fantastic. Just great. So I'm going to get my stuff together. I'm going to get to the studio. I'm going to get there a little early so I can send out my birthday wishes. I'm going to wish everybody a wonderful day today. We're going to hit it today, get the song done that we were almost had yesterday, just for lack of a little energy at the end of a long day. So we'll do that and then move on to the next tune. And at this rate, though, we should have, maybe 9 or 10 songs done by the end of the week. This is not to complete an album that we're doing. This is really the fact that, and I've said this before, that we have an album that's coming out at the end of August that was supposed to be out last November, which we actually finished the album before the pandemic hit, but the pandemic just threw everything into a complete disarray. So that'll be coming out, but during the course of this time, the creative process didn't stop. And so we have lots of other material now. And so the idea was to go in the studio and just continue on and have, just a stockpile of material for the next project. And who knows where it's all going. But it's really good stuff. It is some seriously kick-ass rock and roll. And we are having a great time, and that's the thing that's going to be great, is to be able to take you along on this great time journey with us. So I can't wait for you to hear all this music. And we've started a TIFF talk on YouTube and Facebook with the immediate family. Once a week, we're doing a Zoom call and just kind of catching up with each other and talking about what's going on and stuff. So feel free to come and check that out. Subscribe to that. It's a lot of fun, just watching these goofballs all kind of hanging out together. All the support we can get is so appreciated, and really building a fan base is really such a critical thing. So I really encourage anybody who hasn't done it, please come to the Immediate Family YouTube channel and subscribe to it. All I gotta do is push a little button, just a tiny little button. You don't even have to whip the wallet out for this one. You just push that tiny little button in there. So I'm going to get going, take care of that. I'm going to send my daily thing. Just because I don't have my laptop does not mean I am not going to thank those frontline workers. They're just working hard every day. Just be careful out there. The world's kind of gone crazy, and everybody's got eyes and ears. We know what's going on. So I'm going to head out, and I will maybe see you later. If I see something interesting, I'll grab a snippet of it and put it up. Otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll catch up then. So just take good care, stay safe. All the best to all of you and to your families and friends, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.